Hello, my name is Scott for SP Gaming. We are back here in City Skylines on the island of Tropico. We're looking right now at Smugglers Cove, which is the newest city center of the island of Tropico. And yes, I spent a lot of time to get these placed in, and a lot of time flattening ground and just the tediousness of getting this stuff to look right. Oh yes, you get this ground that gets cut up onto the piece. You have to take it out. You have to anyway. We got two harbors here, one over there, one over there, and this is going to be our tourist hotspot indeed. Although the whole island is more or less touristy. But this is going to be the city. It is going to be the place where, of course, parties happen all night long. Oh, yes, indeed. Yeah, we don't really have a whole lot of nightclub stuff. It's kind of cool to have, some buildings that have some flashing lights and some neon signs and everything that indicates, oh, yes, party place. But, we don't got that, and yeah. Anyway, I decided to lay out some roads, and I was trying to mess with different angles to see what would work, and obviously what doesn't work. And yeah, I think that'll work. I'm going to come from here because I do like to maximize the zoning, although because of the hillside, yeah, I'm going to adjust the something like right there, and like that, and then just because of reasons, right about right here. Like that, and really, okay, like that, and to be it here. Oh yes, let's upgrade this to road rather than gravel path, and yeah, we can get rid of that. And what I'm going to do, alright, so there's going to be residential along the outside. We're probably going to have some high density residential here. I did have, or rather, I extended the rail line and sent this underground over to about here, just for future expansion, and just have it there. I don't know what I'm going to build here, and I was looking at the island, and it just feels like this part of the island maybe not have much in the way of rail. This is more of a backwater area, and it just doesn't feel right to have a rail line come through here, trains and all that. So probably back here, the best we're going to get is, of course, dirt road. Nope, not a highway. Nope, just plain dirt road. And so this rail, I don't know, it might go nowhere. I might delete this, and yeah, I'll get back to building Smugglers Cove in a moment. Where's the underground? Yep, it comes like that, so I might actually extend it going this way and have kind of a rail line stop here for our, of course, beach resort. But yeah, for the most part, this place made more sense as a backwater. I did extend the rail here, but I think I'm going to stop it here. I'm going to put a rail station, and that'll just be the end of the line for those who want to get over there. This is a small residential neighborhood I planned to implement, although I never got around to it right away, but yeah. And otherwise, the rail line, which comes to about here, I'll probably continue it send a spur going that way, send a spur going this way, and yeah, that will be how it is. So on this side of the island is going to be more up-to-date tech, you know, rail, as well as you know, more high density, whereas this is going to be kind of like the other side of the island where, yeah. I also put in a rail line here over to here just so that cargo stations, or cargo, which I think might happen here. If we check our resources, oh yes, there's a lot of ore here. And what I'll probably do is I'll run a rail line up here, probably a cargo station or two along here, just so we can extract and utilize the ore. But yeah, I want to cover that. And so in this, yeah, this looks good enough, although I'm going to probably, yeah, that's fine. That looks good. All right. And what I'm going to do, my OCD, like this. Yeah, that works. That works. I'm good with that. Well, so like that, and we are going to, oh yes, something like, nope, right here. Sure. Sort of. How about right to here? And what I might do, although that is a hillside, so what I might actually do, oh, not to there. Right there. Something like that. And then we'll come in like that, although I will take off zoning. Sort of like that, although, oh bother. Yeah, really don't like how it does that. What I'll probably do with this is take off the zoning. Something like that, so I have buildings along these. Because I do like to maximize the zoning in a place like this. Yeah, that's fine. There's 4 deep along that side. 2 along that side. That's good enough for me. And then, of course, we'll have... oh, yeah. Alright. And continue this. Really? Space already occupied. Oh, it isn't. We're going to bring this across like that, and... Yep, like that. This is going to come across like that. Yeah, that's good. And I'm going to... Actually, I'm going to come across like this. I know I'm changing my mind. I always change my mind. It should be to be expected. Yeah, I'm going to come across here. Oh, no. I want it to line up with this. To there. And what I like to do is... Yeah, that works. Oh, yeah. Let's, that, and like that, and we'll just connect that like that. Alright. It looks kind of ugly, but it is what it is. I'm probably going to make a cross street right about here. Going up like that. Say up like that. And yeah, it's kind of ugly, but it'll do. It'll do. Something like this, and then a cross here. Do something like that. Like that. And I'll bring this over to... Nope. Straight lines. Although what I will probably do... Upgrade that, and then... Something like that. Bring it out. Something like that. We'll just, yeah, dirt road it like that. That should be good. I might do the same with this, although it's close to a rail line, so nah, I'll just leave it. Just leave it, and probably do the same thing over here. Come across like that, and I might just do something like this. If we look at the zoning here, all right. Now, I want a guide road. Something like that. Yeah, that should be good. Over like that. Although, here to about here. Oh, that can work. That could work. And so this is the main road through town. I'm going to connect that like that. Although I'm going to remove zoning off of it. Yep, that is good, like that. And this gets a little bit narrow, so what I'll probably just guide road out. Something like this. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, so what I'd like to do at this point is, of course, do a bit of zoning. So we'll have mostly residential in here. We'll have commercial, obviously, along the wharf area. Probably do a bit of commercial in around here. And is this going to be high density commercial? I think it's going to be, at least. Yeah, let's do high density in here. Not all of it though. I'm actually going to do something like this. I'll do, get rid of that, and across to about here. Same thing like that. We'll do high density here. High density. How does this work? Oh. I will get rid of that. And what I'll probably do is put in some high density residential in here, as well as here. Although I will take this out just because I'd like to do that. And I'm going to put in a low density along here. Leave some space for paths. I'll build low density up to there, although I make it there. That looks good. Do low density there, as well as here. That should be fine. And all along there. I might do a high density in this block here. Leave this space open. And I may put some offices in here. Yeah, something like there. Here, and I'll leave that for now. Yeah, I'll throw in some offices starting about here. We're going to want to have let's do a high density there. And high density along here. There, and there. Right here. Right here. And of course, let's remove that, because I may want to bring a path through there because of reasons. I'll do some low density here and I'll let time tick by. Oh. Yeah, that should be fine. And out here can be more or less whatever it wants. In those like that, and I probably won't put them along the rail line. Alright, so do we have much in the way of demand? We got... Nope. Of course not. Why would we? Although we do need power. And look at that. Electricity consumption. Ouch. 99 megawatts consumption. Oh yeah. Indeed. So, what I'm going to have to do... Yep. Let's see. I'm going to have to... Wish there were some underground water pipes, or no, electrical pipes. What I'll do is... Where's the substation? Right here. And I'll just throw one right about here. It allows power to jump. Is that sufficient for that? Basically, I have 2 power grids, so... Alright. Actually, no, that is good. That's good. Alright. So now it's just a matter of... And yeah, I did a little bit over here. Basically, we got these oil tanks. I put them right across the station. Right across the road from the cargo station. Beyond that, I found a few more military-oriented assets over here. This is going to be the Tropican military base, or primary Tropican military base. There's a second one over there, but I have this radar dome scenic. I was going to put one over there, but I never got around to it. And of course, an air control tower. And we have here a munitions bunker 3x4, as well as that as well. And I believe they are rotatable. And yeah, military supply depot. This is a military helicopter landing zone. Yep. And we got over here a military base storage version 2. I think this is a little too many tanks for Tropico, but it'll do. And oh geez, that looks horrible. They really should have used an in-game model rather than trying to... Yeah, that is very disappointing. Oh yes, indeed. Do we have... Where's the an example of a... Well, first of all, yeah, they could have used an in-game model. It looks so much better. Whoa. Oh, jeez. That's right. I may have to fix that. May have to flatten the ground. But is there... Yeah, it doesn't matter. So what I'm going to do is return here. And what do I got for power? Oh, that's right. We are short on power, so I'm going to add down solar power plant. Is this too good for Tropico? Yeah, I think so. Alright, we are going to go to 20 megawatts right about there. And I just might add a second one. It's not that like we have to actually pay the costs. Anyway, that is good. Now, we also have, I believe, we are going to have power and water issues. And we don't even have power over there. So, let's run a power line. And how do I want to run this? What I might do... Yep, that works. Connect that. Right to about here. And that should give power to everything. Nice thing about the wharves are that they do transmit power. And of course we are going to need water, so what I'm going to do is just run the alright, something to be there. And we are just going to might as well just connect it. There to about there. Yep, that'll work. Now, what do we got for water availability? Pumping capacity 120 cubic meters. Water consumption 117. And we are full up for the budget. Yes, indeed. Alright, so what I'm going to do is obviously have to put in a second water pump. We have our first one right here. And I probably want to check the... What was that? Did I delete anything? Anyway. Yeah, I've been hearing that sound for some reason, even though I don't have... Yep. Alright, so... Water. And does that get connected? Nope. Although it probably was connected. That is definitely connected now. And we got water. Let there be water. Yeah, we were on the verge of running out, so that is good. Jump out of that map, and how are things doing here? Of course, you're out of water. And so, what do we have for residential? Absolutely nothing. No residential demand at all. Lovely. What we might as well do right now is put down services. And yeah, unfortunately, none of the services will reach, although I think police coverage... Nope. Police coverage doesn't reach out here. Let's think of something different. And so what we're probably going to want to do is have a headquarters. And, oh, from here, I get full coverage on this side, but not on that side. So I may want to have 2 police stations, or and we got residential in there, so I am going to put the police headquarters right about nothing there. All right. Right about there. And I'll put the second one probably over here. Although when I add in roads, it shouldn't be a problem. Although with that police station there, crime rate is low. Awesome. We are going to also need fire. And I'll probably want to have 2 fire departments. One right there. And one about there. Alright. Fortunately, the second harbor is not exactly within range. What do we have for education? We are going to obviously want to have some education around here. Although, too much, and how are we doing over here for education? Well, there's some. we have anything over here? Oh, there's some getting educated, so it's not limited to the range in green. High school. Nope. And nope. So yeah, we got 88% uneducated, 12% educated, and 0% well-educated or highly educated. Actually, we did have some residential roll in here, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put in, this church has a student capacity of 50. This old art town, yep, I'm going to put one of these in here. Probably going to put a second one in here. Right there. So they'll get 2 schools. I will put in a Royal Spanish Academy. Something like right about here. Yep, that'll work. And they like that. And the dorm room. I might put one there. And let's go one there. I'm thinking maybe one more. Although for now, we can probably just leave it and put it in later if needed. We don't want too much education. This is still Tropico after all. But yeah. Anyway, this is Smugglers Cove, and it is coming along. We do have commercial getting developed. We have a little bit of residential over here, and oh bother. When did we put this in? Like, we had just put it in, and now there's a fire. Interesting. Yep, that firehouse is working. Amazing. It's a good thing we put down the fire protection when we did, because they responded pretty quickly to that. Anyway, that I think is going to be it for me today. We spent some time on Smugglers Cove, and I'll probably spend another episode building more here. Let me know down in the comments if you have any suggestions or ideas for Tropico as a whole. I'd love to hear your feedback. The hell? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. There is a mod I have. It's the automatic bulldoze. Or I don't think it's the automatic bulldoze. Oh yes, demolish. That must be it. It's demolishing the burned buildings. So yeah, over here I think there was a building that burned down. Or maybe it was over there. It doesn't matter. Hopefully it gets rebuilt. Because that would be annoying for it to have deleted something and not let me know what it was. Yeah, this would have to be it. This it's the V10 bulldozer. It works with the Cities Skylines Overwatch mod, the Eris mods, and I believe it does a much better job than the other automatic bulldozer tool, especially because it taps into the Overwatch, which makes mods generally more efficient because it does all the indexing of the various IDs and all that other stuff. And yeah. Anyway, that is it for me today. Thank you for watching this episode of City Skylines, the island of Tropico. My name is Scott for SB Gaming, and as always, have a good day.